Hello, hello, hello. How are you? My hair is like falling down on my face. We just got back and Melissa and Jason got pizza and I got a sandwich again. So I know I've said the last 2 nights that this vlog is not going to be long, but tonight it's going to really not be long because my feet are killing me and I'm starting to crash. Alex is getting ready to take a shower here in a second. And then when he gets done, I'm going to take a shower. So I got this sandwich and I have some Pringles over there. And then I got this blue Gatorade. But so many people like wanted to know what this sandwich looked like. So let me show you. First of all, it comes with like this mustardy vinaigrette. That is like this special sauce that they have. Now I'm gonna try to do this without, this is how big this sandwich is. Try to do this without it. It has little stickers on it. Oh, the bread is going everywhere. Oh shoot. I kind of wanted to keep it intact. So, this is a vegetarian, and it has hummus. It's literally going everywhere. It has hummus. It has like every vegetable except for tomatoes, because I asked for no tomatoes. And it's hummus, and then pepper jack cheese. So, that'll be a cute little thumbnail for tomorrow night, okay? So I'm gonna eat that after I get done with the shower. Last night after I got done with my shower, Alex went to sleep, and I watched the end of The Happy Time Murders, which I actually thought was a really good movie. I was super impressed with it. I'm gonna put this over here so it doesn't get messy. I wore jeans tonight to Ultra. Big mistake. And I wore this little t-shirt that I got at Nordstrom that has a pocket on it. You don't want to wear jeans to Ultra. And I've seen a lot of people that have jeans on at Ultra, but it was really not comfortable as far as dancing, and my feet hurt the entire night. But my shoes did make it through 3 days of Ultra. Did your feet hurt at all, babe?
Yeah.
They do? Mm-hmm. I'll try this way because he's getting ready to get the shower. It's late. It's like 3. What time is it? It's like 3:46. Oh, and by the way, I just posted my vlog because I hadn't put the details or anything in the vlog. So when I got like on the boat tonight, I was gonna post it from the boat because I forgot. So we took a ferry over from like the Bay Harbor or the Bay Area, Bayfront over to this island that it was on, and then we took a ferry back over. And I knew like as soon as we got to Ultra, I was like, because I posted a video on my Peter Monn channel, I was like, I didn't post a vlog today because I didn't put the details in or any of that kind of stuff. So I was like, oh, let me tell you something so funny. So Alex got me this. One second. Where is that stuff? So Alex got me this lip balm from Dior for Christmas. Did it just go out of focus? Please don't do this tonight. Okay, so Alex got me a lip balm from Dior for Christmas. And it is called the Lip Glow Color Reviver Balm. So you open it, I've shown this before, okay? But it matches your lip color, okay? So you can't really see it, but it's like, it looks like a peppermint stick is what, it looks like 2 different colors of like red and, like a red and pink. I don't know if you can see it from that far away or if it's too much, but, can you see kind of? There, you can kind of see it. But anyway, so like if you're hot and your lips are hot, it's gonna like, do you see my lips? Melissa goes, your lips are red. She goes, do you have lipstick on right now? I was like, no. I've used this a million times. Well, not a million, but I've used it a lot. And that's never happened before. And so I was dancing and I just like reached in and I put it on. And I kept on doing that. And it was like, I didn't even realize that until Melissa said something to me. And then I went in and I tried to wipe it off and it still wouldn't come off. So we had a good day today. We got up and all of us slept in today. Like I got up and Alex was still asleep too the first time that I got up. And we went and we ate lunch down on Ocean Drive at this place called, it was called Social, I think. And I had a veggie burger, and Alex had chicken fingers and fries. Jason had chicken parmesan, and Melissa had shrimp scampi, but then my husband blowing his nose in there. We're a very classy couple over here. And then she had this shrimp scampi, but she didn't like it, so she ordered chicken fingers after that. And then, so she got chicken fingers and fries, and then we stayed there for like, it was like 2 hours, and we just kind of hung out. It was kind of really cloudy in Miami today, so yeah. It was fun, and then we came back, and I made a video, and then I relaxed for like a half an hour. I was charging my phone because I didn't, like my phone, like when we left there tonight, was at like 15%, and now it's at 25. I just started charging it when we got back to the room a little bit ago. So yeah, I made the video, and then we relaxed for a little bit. Melissa and Jason, like Alex and I actually, we went over to Ultra early. We got there at like 7, maybe a little bit after that. And Melissa and Jason came like 9 or 10. I think they got there at 10. Because it stayed till 2 o'clock. And we saw Oliver Heldens, and then we saw Afrojack. Afrojack was really good. David Guetta, my favorite. David Guetta was my absolute favorite the entire weekend. And kind of like, it was always one of my top favorites. And then Chainsmokers closed, and I was really excited about the Chainsmokers, and they just really didn't do it. They were not DJs to end a concert on. They just were not that great. But like, I danced the entire night. Did you ever like get back from something and like you like, you know, like, okay, so like the years before when we would go, it's so dusty and dirty because it's in like this, you're just constantly walking in grass and dirt and things like that, and so your shoes are dirty, and it's like, you know, pick stuff up, and people that's why he blows his nose in the shower. Can you hear that? Because he because when we would walk in dust, then you would like inhale it. So anyway, but this year, like, it's mostly all cement that we were walking around on, so it wasn't like that at all. So yeah. So I don't even feel like taking a shower, but I feel gross because I've been like, oh, there you can kind of see it on the bottom there, what it looks like. Because I've been dancing all night long. You can, like, my hair is like a mess. I wore a hat, actually. I mean, big surprise, right, that I wore my icon hat. So anyway. But we had a good time, and then we came back, and Melissa and Jason went to go get pizza, and I was like, I want a sandwich, I don't want pizza. I should read some of the comments from last night's vlog. Oh, I just posted last night's vlog. There's a mistake. I can't believe I did it 2 nights in a row. I have 20 people that have watched it so far. Bunny Melons have said, been waiting for this since yesterday's vlog. Aww. I love when people say stuff about the things I talk about because I find out more of what I know. Carbon footprint, that's what somebody was saying. Yes, oh, God, a couple people said it on here. Like, whenever I do a vlog, like, people, like, they'll comment to me, or they'll like I get a lot of like people send me DMs about stuff that they're like, they want to know, or they're like questioning or whatever, you know. And now I see Pringles said, GS Views, you are so happy vacation is your element. You're the male version of Trisha, somebody said. Trisha Paytas has lost a lot of weight. I think she's doing like water fasts and stuff like that. I don't know what I think about all that stuff. Jordan said she didn't get a notification. Aww. Amanda said, I wish we could see more footage of the day's events and whatnot. I caught up with you all on Instagram, though, by the way. My husband is now getting into your channels. Oh, that makes me so happy. I was watching an old vlog yesterday because I missed you, and since I just met you, I have videos to binge on. I haven't yet. When my husband came home and heard your voice, he was mad because he thought I watched it. Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay, so Amanda, here's the deal. First of all, and like I say this a lot, like on my vlogs when I'm on vacation. first of all, like Miami is a tough town to like vlog in because there's constantly music playing, and I thought something was moving back there. It freaked me out. And the thing is if there's music playing in the background, it's not even about the demonetization. Sometimes it's like, it depends on the song. Like sometimes YouTube won't let that song play, like in a certain countries can't play it, which means that when like I post my vlog and then it like certain countries can't see it, or it just won't let me post it at all. So I try not to record a lot around music. Now sometimes if I'm in a store and it's like in the background but I'm talking over it, it'll let me do it. So it's hard in Miami. But the other thing is, honestly, and where did I go that I tried to do a better job of it? Like, well, when I was in LA, I tried to do a better job of it. But like, I don't love I was gonna show you my camera, but I'm filming on it right now. I'm just not, like when I talk about having social anxiety, you guys, like I have really bad social anxiety. So to carry a camera like in public and film, even if I'm not filming myself, but just to film stuff is like hard for me to do. Like people immediately, like when I have done it, like people stop and look at you and they're like, it's weird. So I'm just not super comfortable with that yet. And I'm on vacation, so I kind of like, and if I'm with like Alex, like, Alex is really cool about me filming late at night and stuff like that, but he doesn't he's on vacation. He doesn't want me just to whip out the camera and have us on vacation, so, or have us on the vlog all the time. So, but I will try to do a better job of that. Miami is super windy too. Like last time that we were here, it was either last time or the time before, I filmed a video like out by the pool, like but on the other side, and maybe it was 2 years ago. It must have been 2 years ago. This is our 6th Ultra, and somebody said, or all these people said on the video that they like couldn't hear it, and I like went and I listened back to it, and it was like a wind tunnel. It was like so horrible out there. And I don't have the fancy microphones. I mean, maybe I should get one of those. I don't know. I mean, maybe I need to step up my game. But Amanda, I appreciate that. I would, like, honestly, like for the vlog, like a GoPro would be perfect because I could just like strap it onto something and like take it with me, and then I could like just have footage and like film it on there and stuff. But then I also don't know. It's like a couple of people said, I think there was like 1 or 2 comments that people were like, I miss your driving around vlogs. So, like we'll check back in a couple days, or we're going to get back or something. I always get those comments, which I mean, that's sweet too, that people like to sit me or see me like, in a car driving and stuff like that and talking. But I think there's people that either just like to hear about what's going on, or so then they would be the ones that like to see all the footage, or there are people that just like the talks in the car, you know what I mean? And then they don't really care to see like me walking into a hotel and stuff like that. So I never know what to do. I mean, honestly, it's not like a typical vlog. Like there's a lot of vlogs are like 7 to 10 minutes long or 12 minutes long, and they show like when I first started watching vloggers back in the day, I watched Shep689, who were RJ and Will. It's been so long since I've watched them, but I used to talk about them on this channel all the time. They were part of the reason why I started YouTube. So Will and RJ, and they were this gay couple from Florida, and they like went to college in Gainesville, and they moved to LA, and they were together forever, and they vlogged for 7 years, and they broke up like 2 years ago or a year ago. That was like the first thing on YouTube, like from watching YouTube for a long time, that like really like bothered me. There was not bothered me like I was mad about it, like bothered me like I was like literally like upset. Like it was like I really got YouTube with that, because I was like, I watch them like religiously, like a reality show every day. And then the last year or two that they were together, they stopped vlogging every day. And that was kind of disappointing, because I was so used to seeing like their dog and them talking about stuff. And they would pass the camera back and forth. So like RJ would have it for a little bit, and then Will would have it for a little bit. And their vlogs were a lot shorter. They were like 10 to 15 minutes long. But they would show about like what they were doing in their life and their businesses and stuff like that, and going to school and when they were in school. And then they vlogged like their whole wedding planning and getting married and all this kind of stuff. I wouldn't say I was devastated when they broke up. I mean, maybe at one point I would have said that, but I just was kind of like, I don't know, like they were such like a big part of, who I had watched on YouTube. And I was always hoping they would come back and start, vlogging daily again. And then there was like, I used to watch this like gay channel that was like, Gays of the Week or something. I don't know what it was called. Do you guys remember collab channels? There are no collab channels anymore. I used to love collab channels. Where like somebody would do a different day every day of the week. I thought those were so fun. Back in the day, I used to say to like my friends that were drama channels, that we should each do like a drama collab channel, and that like each of us would have a day and then we would talk about the same drama from like the week before, but we would each like, so like I would like, let's say have Monday, and then somebody else would have Tuesday and somebody else would have Wednesday, but we would talk about the drama that had happened the week before, even if we had made videos on it, and then like we would make like a 10-minute video, and so it'd be like a collab channel, just all of us talking about the same, you know. And so like whoever posted on Monday, we could respond to that on Tuesday. And so if you were like Saturday or Sunday, then that person got to like respond to everybody else's statements throughout the week, you know, with the, yeah, but I think that ship has sailed. Anyway, but I always thought that would be kind of a fun idea. But there was these two guys that I used to watch. They were a couple, and they were from Canada. I've talked about them on here before too. Their names were Daniel, and I can't remember, I never can remember what the other one's name was. And they were this great couple, and somebody said that they broke up, and it was really sad. I remember like they would just be like in their apartment, and they would just like talk, and they started on this collab channel, but then they also had their channel, their own channel, and I watched them a lot too, and they broke up. So it's really sad. Like a lot of couples that like have channels together break up. Mark Miller and Ethan Heathcote were another gay couple, and they're actually from Indiana. And I knew a lot of people that, well, would they be Alex's age? Alex would be a couple years older than them, because people that he knew, like when he would have been a senior in college, were like freshmen in college, and they were friends with them. So yeah, they're probably like, so if Alex, oh, they can't be 30. Can they be 30? Okay, I should just look it up and see how old. That'd be funny. But anyway, they Mark Miller went to Ball State, and his boyfriend Ethan Heathcote went to, I still follow him on Instagram and stuff like that, but they broke up, and they don't like hardly ever make, well, I think Mark makes videos, and it was his channel to start with anyway. Let's see, Mark E. Miller. I have absolutely no idea how old he is. A famous YouTuber. It pulls you right up here on famous birthdays. He's 27 years old. But he went to Ball State with some of our friends. How old is his boyfriend? My husband has blown his nose in there like 5 times. Oh, he's 24. Indiana social media fame. I'm just gonna say this. I got a DM from somebody on Twitter. I didn't know. That's interesting. So they were 3 years apart. Now, how would he have gone to IU and know people that? Oh, you know what? I don't even think that I think my friend's just. I'm thinking of my friend that lives in Florida now. Well, it's our friend. He and his boyfriend live in Florida, and his boyfriend's like my age, and he's like Alex's age, and he went to Ball State, and so he knew Mark Miller when Mark Miller went there, but he was older than him. Anyway, I got this DM from somebody. I don't know what it's referring to. I don't know if it's referring to that, or that just made me think of it, or whatever. But somebody said something to me that there was a rumor that my husband was doing cocaine in the hotel room. Okay. That is such a disgusting rumor to me, you know? Do your gig, do your thing. I literally talk about my sobriety. And you know, and this is interesting because I talked to my sponsor about this, and she was like, are you gonna address her? Are you gonna say something? I was like, I don't think I really am. I don't even care, you know? And she's like, well, you might say something in your vlog in case it, you know, whatever. And I said, you know, here's the thing. I didn't get sober for anybody else, okay? I got sober for me. I don't talk about my sobriety for anybody else. I talk about it for me, you know? The one thing is, like, if people want to come for my sobriety and they want to say things like speculate about me using or what, I really don't care at the end of the day, because I know my truth and I know what I do to stay sober, and it's really about me at the end of the day. But I will say this till I'm blue in the face, and I have said it on here before, that to speculate about a person that is in recovery, that blatantly talks about their recovery, 24 years of sobriety, okay? We're not, talking about like, hey, struggling with it and whatever, and then being like rumor mill out there, okay? I mean, I talk about it all the time. And it wouldn't be right if it was that situation either. It wouldn't be right in any situation. But to speculate about an addict in recovery or an alcoholic in recovery's sobriety is basically wishing death on them, okay? And I'm looking at the person out there who would ever do that, because that's who you are in your soul, that you would wish death on somebody. And I think that's a really sad statement that somebody would go there, that somebody would even speculate or assume that I would be okay with my husband doing cocaine 10 feet away from me, or that my husband would be so disrespectful that he would do that to me. It baffles my mind that anybody would even think that. So, I don't know where that came from. I only got one DM about it. Usually when there's rumors, like when people pull stuff from like vlogs or whatever, I usually get like 10. Like I'll get like 10 DMs and people will say, oh, like somebody said this or somebody said that or whatever. I got one, and it was like from a Twitter account that I've never seen before. So I'm like, did somebody want me to know this? Like, was somebody like, it doesn't, I wouldn't say, I don't really, to be honest with you, know how it makes me feel. It doesn't like make me angry. It baffles my mind. It really, really does. And I think like 2-3 years ago when I started, I'm coming up on 3 years of being on YouTube with, my booktube channel. I think 3 years ago it would have maybe bothered me a little bit more because, I was more protective of my personal life. I literally put it all out there, and I just did a video with my best friend, that I've been friends with for 22 years. She's my sober sister, okay? I mean, she's like really good friends with my sponsor. She may end up asking my sponsor to be her sponsor. I talk about that on my recovery on here all the time. I talk about going to meetings. At the end of the day, I don't really care if anybody believes me or not. I really don't. Speculate all you want. But what I really hope is that nobody ruins that opportunity for somebody to hear my story, for somebody that might need to hear it. There are times that when it gets too much, I'm like, I'm just not gonna talk about shit on here anymore. And then like what Tanya said in my video about her the other day is, but see, then there are other people that miss the gift. If I allow that, okay, if I allow the speculation and the nastiness and the rumors to affect me, and I stop telling my truth, then somebody that needs to hear that isn't gonna get to hear it. For me, at 24 years sober, somebody speculating that my husband's doing cocaine 10 feet away from me, like that, first of all, okay. But what's really sad about that is for the person that needs to hear me talk about my recovery, because there's a lot of people out there that would say, well, then I'm just not going to talk about my sobriety anymore. I'm not going to, I'm too protective of it. Because I am. Like, I have my sobriety and everything else falls underneath it. Because if I'm not sober, I have nothing else in my life. And I say that over and over and over and over again. It's going to stop. Hold on. So for anybody to even speculate, not just about me, but I've seen it with other YouTubers too that are sober, and it's taken them down. The speculation and the rumors have like literally affected them to the point where people are like, well, they're using, and then they're just like, it seems to me what happens is they're like, well, if they think it anyway, I was sober long before I came on YouTube. I'm going to be sober long after I leave YouTube. Nothing that anybody says is going to force me into that. When I was going through a lot of stressful times on YouTube, I made a comment that got turned on me, and what the comment was is I said it was affecting my sobriety. It was affecting my recovery. I didn't by any means mean that any stress caused to me by anything that had happened on YouTube could make me use. I am responsible for my using. End of story, period. If I pick up and I drink or I use, that's on me. Nobody else will do that to me. Nobody has that power. I'm the one that ultimately makes the choice at the end to pick up a substance, period. But what I was saying was the peace of mind, my serenity, my emotional sobriety was that like greatly being affected by the stress around it, you know? And it's interesting that like we talk about like people's mental health and being worried about like people's mental health and all this kind of stuff, but like, you know, like you don't think about sober people the same way, that like there's a fragility to us too, you know what I mean? And quite frankly, I think I've done pretty damn good. So, but anyway, I don't know where that came from. I don't know who that person that has never tweeted out one thing in their entire life felt like they just out of the blue needed to like send me a DM. It wasn't a Twitter that was created recently, though. It was interesting. It was a Twitter that had been around for a while, but they don't follow a whole lot of people. You get where I'm going with it. They just wanted me. I don't know why they sent it to me, but I don't even know if that's a rumor that's going around. But I was like, I'm just going to say something about this because I don't know. But all that stuff I run by my sponsor anyway, you know. She's a godsend to me. I love her with all my heart. She just laughed when I told her. She's like, I don't really think they get what sobriety is about, right? Like, anyway. Not to mention, I just want to also say how absolutely disrespectful that is to my husband, that anybody would speculate that. And my husband is always supportive of my sobriety. You know, we openly talk about the fact that he drinks. You know, that if he's going to drink, he asks me. I mean, he's extremely supportive. Like, that comment is just on a, if there's any truth to it, I don't know why somebody sent me that, but like, I don't really like get a lot of that. Like, that's interesting. Like, I get a lot of DMs about rumors and things that people want to know, but like about my sobriety, I really don't get a lot of that, you know, because I think people know I talk about it so much, so why would I lie about something like that? I don't know. Anyway, I know there's people out there that don't believe a word that comes out of my mouth, and I'm at a point where I really don't care anymore anyway. It's my life, and you know, believe me or keep on watching and don't, you know what I mean? My life's just really not that exciting. Right, babe?
What?
I said my life's just really not that exciting.
That's not true.
He said that's not true.
They're not.
What?
They are not excited.
Oh, that, yeah, the nice people are.
Well, the nice people are.
House of Drama Fun. This is Peter speaking. I wonder if Melissa and Jason are still up. We could call them. Wouldn't that be funny? Like on the phone. Like on the speakerphone. I don't know why I thought that was kind of fun. Do you remember Max and Irma's? Did you ever go to Max and Irma's, Alex?
Yeah.
Like when they had the phones?
I don't remember.
Okay, so Max and Irma's used to have phones on all their tables. And then you could like call somebody else's table. Do you guys remember this? I don't know what just made me think of that.
What other restaurant did that? And it wasn't the other table, it was like the kitchen and the staff.
I don't know.
You had to get a refill, like you could just call, like pick up the phone and it would answer like.
I do remember that. What was that? But Max and Irma's was so fun. We used to always want to go there as a kid, because when we were kids, because you could like, you would see like, you'd be like, call number 33, call number 33, and then you call them, and like their phone would ring, and you'd see it, and then you go, and then they look around and be like, who's calling? Oh my God, we loved that so much back in the day. Oh my God, my mom hated that place. He's coming out all robed, so let me move this over. How was your shower?
Good.
I was explaining the blowing your nose situation.
Oh, because I'm just like such a coke addict.
Yeah, I addressed that as well.
Oh my God, I love the slopes. Fucking idiot.
Anyway, I can't figure out that shower. Like, I always think I have it like the perfect water, and then it like goes too hot. Did I even do a hotel room tour? The shower is, well, somebody said this, that we're in the same hotel room that we were in last year. Do you know that this is the exact same hotel room that we were in last year? I thought we were in another one. We've stayed in this room
We've
before.
stayed in this hotel like 8 times. I'm sure that at one point we stayed in this room.
You smell so good. Do we have like a whole bottle of lotion in there?
Yeah, a couple squirts.
A couple squirts. That's it. Oh, man. Oh, I do want to tell you this. If you watch the Happy Time Murders, this is horrible, but the fact that he said squirt made me reminded me of this. If you watch a Happy Time Murders, watch it till the very end. There are bloopers, and it shows them with like the puppets. It's hilarious. So I don't have to turn it that far away. Are you wishing you had gotten a sandwich now?
No.
You're not hungry? I was just telling him my favorites. Who is your favorite tonight?
Tonight?
You said Oliver Heldens.
Oliver Heldens was amazing.
Who is your favorite the whole week? The whole weekend?
Carl Cox and Joseph Capriati, Jimmy Jones, Nico Mudaber, Fire.
Anybody at the main stage?
No.
I met a lot of people. I tried to be social this time and talk to people. This guy came up to me when I was dancing. He was about my age, though. And he said, the guy in the white shirt, the whole white outfit. And he goes, where are you from? And I go, Indianapolis. And he goes, LA, I like your energy.
He was hitting on you.
He was straight as they come. And he was dancing like crazy. He was having so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to leave this on like forever?
Yep.
Are you going to wear it until we get back home?
No.
This was our... So, you had to keep it on the whole weekend, see? And it said 3-day VIP. And it was real pretty. It had all these different colors. I don't want to cut it off, but it's like, it won't come undone. Are you going to pull it out over your wrist?
I don't know what I'm doing yet. There's a way to take it off.
Mine's too tight. Maybe I'll leave it on till tomorrow. The kid that we were talking to with his dad on the ferry yesterday, he had like all of them from like all these parties and stuff that they'd gone to and all these sections they sat in. And I said, are you going to leave those on? Did I talk about this last night? I said, are you going to leave those on when you go back to school? Because they were flying out. Can you believe that? What time is it right now? They're literally flying out in like 2 hours. They were leaving Ultra and then flying out because he had to go to school on Monday. And Dad had to get back for work. I can't even imagine. I said, are you going to leave them all on for school so that like you go back and everybody's like, oh, I wish I had gone to Ultra, you know? And he was like, yeah, I'm going to leave them on. And I said, back in the day, like my dad used to take me skiing a lot when I was a little kid. So he would take me out on like a Thursday and a Friday and we would go skiing for like the whole long weekend. And like we would come back and I would have like, you know, the Vail skiing tickets on my coat and I would like wear them. And so over a winter, I'd have like 20 of them on. I'd leave them the whole winter. If you ski, you know what I'm talking about because as a kid, you did that. So yeah. Did you see what this stuff did? Were you there when you were there when I was telling Melissa about this tonight, right? It's still...
Did it match your like...
Look, my lips are still red. Do you think you can get can you get your lips permanently tinted? A certain color?
I don't think so.
Do you know, do you remember do people still do permanent eyeliner?
Not anymore.
But they used to.
My mom did it.
Your mom has it?
Mm-hmm.
My mom always wanted it. I like your hair short like that. It looks cute. What did you say?
I said, thanks, girl.
Thanks, girl. That's sexy. All right, I'm gonna get off here and eat my sandwich and take a shower, and I'm gonna get this up so that I post it tomorrow before. I'm gonna like post them so close to each other because I literally just posted this one at like 3:45. So I'm gonna be posting this one. Well, I posted it right before I made this vlog, so whenever that was. And then I'm going to turn around and post the other one tomorrow afternoon, so they'll be like posted within 10 hours of each other. But they're shorter, so it's almost like you're watching like one of my long ones, you know what I mean? Anyway, I hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday. Thank you for sticking around for Ultra Weekend. We have one more day, and then we are headed off to Mexico. And so I hope you guys are having an amazing start of your week. I love you, and if nobody else has told you this today, I love you, but I love you anyway. And I will see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.